get ready. Well, we're all ready. These are my helpers.
Hi, I'm Kaden. Mariah here. I'm Gally.
And don't forget Titus. Are you guys ready to go find some reptiles?
Yeah! Guys, I just saw something.
You did?
You did? It was a grasshopper.
Oh, I thought it was a reptile. We're here by the playground where we usually find a baby lizard. We believe it was a prairie lizard or a lesser earless lizard. Let's see if we can correctly identify it, if we can even find it. I've been looking, but no luck yet.
Prairie lizards live all through Oklahoma. Prairie lizards can be active through any month if the temperature is high enough. But they're most active from March to October.
Lesser earless lizards are set apart from all other lizards in Oklahoma because they have no ear opening, hence the name earless. There he is. Whoa, he's over here. Huh? I got him.
Oh, isn't he cute?
Ooh, I finally got him. Oh man, I lost his tail. But that's all part of God's design. The tail can detach as a defensive mechanism. When the predator is after him, he runs along, catches him, he drops that tail off, and the predator thinks, oh yay, I got him. And he runs along to a hiding place. It may take 3 months or so to grow that tail right back.
Here's his poor little tail.
Let's take a look to see if we can identify him. Look at his keeled scales and his ear opening. He's definitely not an earless lizard. Prairie lizards can be told apart from other Oklahoma lizards by the combination of highly keeled, pointed, overlapping scales, no horns at the back of the head, and a tail longer than the body.
Dorsal coloration can be brown, gray, or a mixture, depending on their habitat.
Adult prairie lizards can reach about 3 inches, and young hatchlings can reach about 3/4 of an inch, not counting their tails. This guy is just a little bit bigger than a hatchling. Lizards eat mostly insects and spiders. They'll sit up on a perch, spy their prey, chase it, catch it, or else they'll sit up there on their perch, spy their prey, and they'll come up once it gets close enough, they'll gobble it up.
Do you know lizards have to shed their skin to grow? God made lizards on day 6 of creation. I like reptiles.
Alrighty, it's time to let him go.
Bye!
divots are on the ground. They're an antlion buried beneath the ground, waiting for its next delicious meal.
In North America, antlion larvae sometimes called doodlebugs.
The little ant walks along. All of a sudden it falls into a pit, and up jumps the antlion, catches him, pulls him in, and gobbles him up. I caught a little ant So let's go feed some ant lions. Here's a little ant lion home. Let's see if this little hidden guy is hungry. Oh, I got it. The ant lion larva is extremely sensitive to ground vibrations and can tell when an insect is crawling nearby. Its pit is built at the steepest angle the sand can handle without collapsing. By digging in a spiral, it cuts down on the time it takes to build its pit. When an ant falls into the trap, it causes an avalanche which guides it into the larva's jaws. If an ant attempts to escape, the ant lion will throw up dirt and cause another avalanche. By the way, ants rarely ever get away. Hey guys, let's see if we can find the elusive ant lion larva.
Okay.
Can we get it? That's it. That's ant lion larva. That's ant lion larva. We got it.
That's the ant lion?
Yep, that's the ant lion larva.
Oh, wow, he's amazing.
The larva is a voracious predator. Within a few minutes, it seizes its prey, injects it with venom and enzymes, and begins to suck out the insides. Once it sucks out the insides, the dry carcass is then flicked out of the trap. Wow, that was amazing.
When an ant lion gets big enough, it builds a cocoon and then turns into a young adult ant lion.
Wow, God sure did design the ant lion with amazing futures.
Hey guys, I found a spider.
You did?
You did? Come on. Right there.
Oh, wow. It's a yellow garden orb weaver.
Wow. A orb web means it spins its web like a circle. I saw a yellow garden orb weaver up at the front porch, and it had 2 egg sacs.
Whoa, let's go check it out.
There!
Sure enough, there's some beautiful egg sacs. Did you know each egg sac can hold up to 300 to 1,400 eggs? That's a lot of spiders.
Wow.
Orb weavers bounce their webs when they want someone to stay away. She's saying, stay away. Orb weavers very intricately build their webs. They can even switch from sticky to non-sticky web.
It takes several hours to make her web.
Let's head back to the other spiders so I can show you something cool that we find in their webs. That! You see those zigzags? That's called Stabilamenta. It sometimes resembles writing, hence the common name, writing spider. The purpose of Stabilamenta is unknown, although some people think it is for attracting prey, or stabilization, or keep birds from flying through the web. What is known is that spiders that are active during the day use Stabilamenta. Even though we don't understand why, God designed it like that on purpose. What a remarkable spider. Thanks for joining us on God's amazing creation. Today we were able to check out some wonderful creatures that show how amazing God is. Psalm 8:1 says, O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory above the heavens. You see,